my name is Yasmin Ayuni and I'm a volunteer here at Petrosains KLCC.
Hi, I'm Shakila. I'm currently heading the Special Projects Unit of Programs Department in Petrosains, Kuala Lumpur.
My name is Azli. I'm currently a learning specialist at Petrosains.
I'm a music major. I play piano and I sing, and I perform a lot in choir.
So I have a degree in geology. I'm good in STEM, but education has always been my focus.
I have a diploma science with education and a bachelor science in environmental studies.
Based on my experience, back in school, there was a balance between male and female students, but we can't deny that we live in a male-dominated society.
In Malaysia, female students are normally overrepresented in the public universities as compared to male students. And they would normally perform better at schools in examinations as well. And to me, it shows that women are able to compete equally when they are not faced with cultural and institutional stereotyping. And in field of study in which men are still outnumbered as engineering, manufacturing and constructions. However, women in Malaysia have far greater representation. It is something that we can be proud of.
During my time as a student, it was more or less balanced, so no issues in that area.
Music has always been my passion. It's what I love to do, but I also believe that music and science can coexist.
What would I have been my other choice? Definitely back to my second love, it's art and design.
I would have gone to history because I love history, and most probably I would be an archaeologist.
Because I love science. Music is also science, and let's take the piano for example. Okay, like how does the piano work? How does it create sound? When we press different keys, why does it create different sounds, right? So all these hows and whys encourage me to learn more about science and how I can apply it into daily life.
Well, because science makes all the sense. You can communicate science through many ways, through festivals, through write-ups, through workshops, through sharing, through activities, and it's very important, it's very crucial for you to communicate science and convey the right facts and messages, as you don't want to have general public relying on pseudoscience.
Well, it's a long story. In the beginning, I had to enter the science stream. And when I went to for my A-levels, I developed a liking for chemistry because the teacher was really fantastic. The teacher was really excitable when she taught chemistry in class. And after that, I was interested in actually chemistry per se. But since I'm in the science stream, I decided that I should actually learn to like science. And from then on, I went for my tertiary education in diploma in science and bachelor science, and now I'm working in a science center.
I've always loved to stargaze. So when I was a kid, I would look up to the sky and search for patterns or shapes that stars would make. And back then, I didn't know what constellations were, so I studied about them. And since then, I've developed a passion for astronomy and space exploration.
It annoys me most when people trust the naysayers and the non-scientifically proven methods to solve their daily life problems or challenges, such as their health issues. They would rather go and opt for the non-scientific, non-tested, non-proven methods. I would rather go for science and its advancements rather than putting my life at stake.
When I worked for a traveling science circus, that was way back in the 1980s, middle of 1980s. So this traveling science circus, the exhibits were from Ontario Science Centre. So we were trained by them, and so we traveled around Peninsular Malaysia with this little bit of exhibits, and we conducted science shows. And actually, I found myself enjoying this life, okay, this career, because it's informal learning, and the working hours is not regulated like 9 to 5, and there's no other job like it.
At Petrosains, I work under the Maker Studio. So basically, we provide hands-on activities for visitors to try and create things using their own creativity by using the materials that we give.
I am currently heading our latest project for programs in the Science Centre. It's on Thinker and Maker, so we have a space called the Maker Studio. Through Thinker and Maker offerings and programs, we aim to inspire the communities and Petrosains visitors to create new things, be creative, collaborate, and it's a place where you can think out of the box, you can try new things, make mistakes, make a couple more mistakes and learn from them. It is never a boring day in Maker Studio.
Nothing exciting these days since I stopped doing science show and conducting workshops. But I find interesting things to do, like on a regular basis to come up with science emails for staff twice a month, and then to come up with another form of short science information for staff, to contribute to Petrosains blog. In addition to that, organize sharing sessions for staff, and at the same time, as and when required, when other departments request us to vet through the science content, participate in certain activities, company level, join certain committees.
I think like most people, I've been faced with belittling remarks, because people would say hurtful things and mean things to me, and without realizing, I take those words and accept them as the truth.
I guess being second guessed because I'm a woman, duh. What happened to brains and capabilities?
I didn't have any challenges as a woman. The challenge was for me to be interested all the time, to push myself, to be interested in what I'm studying and what I'm doing. So there's no issue with the male side.
I haven't given much thought about who my role model is, but I believe that there are so many women out there who are successful, and you can always look up to them.
Not particularly in science, but there are many great women out there who have inspired me to be better and to strive for betterment in science communication.
Like I mentioned earlier, my chemistry teacher, my organic chemistry teacher, she was the best.
Last year, I traveled a lot with the Maker Studio team to schools to learn about drones. So basically, we assemble, we fly them, and then disassemble back. So it was fun and exciting experience for me to see kids getting so excited and always full of energy to learn something new?
In the beginning of my career, it's mostly getting more the oohs and ahs. But now, to know that you managed to do a slight positive differences in someone else's life means a whole lot more.
The learning and seeing the faces of the general public, from the young to the elderly, when they learn something new, when they are excited about something sciencey, and it makes you excited when you see them excited.
In my opinion, I wish to see development of new technologies so that we can overcome global warming and environmental issues.
Okay, there's a lot, but I wish 25 years from now, STEM is well communicated and well received by all.
In the next 25 years, I'd like to see being inclusive of the seniors, because science and technology is moving so fast. As it is, some of the seniors feel left out. You see, so we need to include them in this fast-changing world of science technology. Otherwise, they lose out, and it's such a pity.
My advice to you is to learn broadly but with a purpose. Okay, never underestimate yourself. People may be skeptical about what you're doing or what you're about to do, but don't let words get to you.
Go for it, girl.
Science is not that difficult, it's all in the mind. No doubt it's challenging, but there's so many options career-wise these days. You don't have to stick to the traditional career, being a doctor, an engineer, or whatever is related to the traditional career. Now there's even gaming can be a career. You can develop, programs. All you need to do is to learn new things. Keep abreast of the changes that's happening, and the world is out there for you.